There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Chicago Cubs. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Into the box, Marcus Semien. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop,
Marcus. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And it's 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ballgame.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft. Man coming out of relief. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So a runner at third here with one gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Laureano takes his lead at third with one away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third. So that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Chapman is the second out of the opening frame. Matt Olson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. The set and the 2-1. Scorched to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Kenna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The next 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Bryant.
Line drive base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. Standing in, Wilson Contreras, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. In now, Mark Hanna, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box. 100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hopped up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 0-2 once more. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Profar is right there, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound, And he'll reach first safely. So a runner on first with one out now. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. Leading off the inning, Josh Fegley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Fegley, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So striding in, Sean Manaea. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. That's popped up. Zobrist is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Line to the right side. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Zobrist leads off first with 1 away. This is popped up. Profar is under it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Bryant, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't.
A swing and a miss. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Now here it comes.
The left fielder.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now in the box, Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So one away
Now
here in the
batting,
Chicago
catcher,
fourth. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson
John
Contreras.
Barrett.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Count remains at 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes another 0-2. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
The next tub up, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in, Mark Hanna, a base hit in his first trip.
The center fielder, Mark Hanna.
0-1, here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rizzo is under it, no problem, 1 away. Here's Jurickson Profar. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled away. Ball 2.
2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Full count, 3-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Fouled off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Josh Phegley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jason Hayward now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The center fielder.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Laureano is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. So one away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Pitch popped up. Olsen on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Manaea. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the... Nick Castellanos now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And that's by him. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch. Left center, base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Striding in, Wilson Contreras hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The run scores from second. It's 6-1. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. A bouncer to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ripped down the line. Schwarber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Olson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, Mark Hanna.
Takes this the other way to right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Kenna ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now. So striding forward now, Jurickson Profar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding in once again, Kyle Hendricks. He'll start things out here in the bottom of it. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 39, Blake Trinan.
Albert Almora is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Trinan is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Right side hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Profar applies the tag. He is out at second base. The 0-1 on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And the inning goes away in uncertain. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting home.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Begley goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Struck him out. Struck him out. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 35.
He's set, and the pitch. Drilled down the line. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out in the bottom of the eighth inning. And this is taken in for the second out. Here's Javier Baez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, next.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Stepping up now, Ramon Laureano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
So he got him swinging. Ramon Laureano becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So digging in now, Matt Olson. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. To the right side and through, a base hit. Chapman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Settling in now, Jurickson Profar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chad Pinder will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Chad Pinder.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Pinder, originally from the state of Virginia, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Olson on second, Piscotty on at first with 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.